I got a chance to try some new cookies that are out, and kind of curious to see what your thoughts might be on some of these. So let's talk about it here on a podcast and do this shed time thing in three, two, one. Let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, I introduce you to Shedtime. What is Shedtime, you ask? Well, it's code for the consumption of cannabis, but it's much more than that. Shedtime's a state of mind. It's art, it's music, it's cryptocurrency, technology, it's food, it's vaping. It can be whatever you want it to be, as long as you're not letting the bastards get you down, not being a dick, and making it fun. When you're in the shed, it's whatever your mind allows you to create. So now let's get to the Shedtime podcast.
And with the air horn, we are back. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of the Shed Time podcast, the shedliest podcast on the internet. And I mentioned some new cookie action that's been out on the market. And honestly, this one was interesting. Oreo did a chocolate covered pretzel Oreo flavor.
I am definitely interested. Tell me how this works.
You're getting chocolate cream on the inside and then a like salted pretzel flavored cookie. Like there's
Oh,
definitely like salt in it. It mentions it directly on the packaging, but yeah, there's a nice saltiness to the cookie. And I went ahead and did the stereotypical, I had to break it apart, eat just the cookie. The
of
cookie's
course.
definitely got that pretzel flavor, salt and all. And then it's just the same chocolate that you expect if you're going to eat like most chocolate covered pretzels. It's got that flavor.
I
Huh.
mean, I'm in. I personally, like, am I a big Oreo fan? I would not say I'm a big Oreo fan, but like, there's some flavors of Oreos that I fuck with heavy. And I really I like it when people try different shit, like not out there shit, different. So like there's like certain cookie companies that like they're slacking, dude. Like they're not trying new variations. So I will give Oreo credit because like they're always pushing new shit out.
Dude, what about this? Have you guys seen these?
The mashups, yeah.
Where they're putting two different flavors of Gatorade in one bottle. This one's cool blue and fruit punch. And
And
I
how
gotta
is
say,
that?
it's a pretty good mix, dude. I actually like it.
Dude, I like never go into gas stations at all anymore. Unless I'm jonesing for a special flavor of dew. Like that's the only time I go in because I have zero self-control, boys. Like if I go in there, I'm gonna buy like, oh, it'd be like, oh, two Mountain Dews for $4. Boom, get those. And then I'll be like up walking towards the counter. I'll be like some, I don't know, any kind of food, bro. That sounds good to me. It'd be like, oh, there's a new flavor of Ruffles. Oh, it's buy two for $5. Next thing you know, I got like all this fucking shit. And you think that I can like hold on to it for like a week? Nah. That would be
Yeah,
like
and you
2 days just gone.
and you spent $30 on what would have cost you 10 or 15 at the grocery store.
Yeah, after I already just spent forty
Oh
dollars on
no, dude, the
gas.
grocery store is worse.
Grocery stores are not cheap for junk food. That's for damn sure.
No, it's worse because there's more shit at the grocery store. So I end
Oh,
up
that is
spending
true.
way fucking more.
Would
Because
yeah,
then I
I mean,
start just buying shit because every aisle's got something that you'll probably need or want or whatever. You know what I mean?
I just want to say I'm proud of myself. I went into Walmart last weekend and I did not even cruise down the Pop Tart row because your boy has been jonesing hard lately. And whenever I go to like Walmart, they have more flavors than like your average grocery store here for whatever reason. And I buy like 5 boxes, even though they're not expensive. It also means that I'll just eat 5 boxes of Pop Tarts. So like if I avoid it, I'm good.
I
So I
can
was
tell
kind of
you,
proud of myself.
I can tell you, speaking of new Pop Tarts, we tried the Thin Mint Girl Scout cookie Pop Tart.
Get out.
Not it.
Oh,
Not
really? Is
it.
it got the chocolate cookie or the chocolate pastry? I would
So like
assume
it's a
so.
yeah, it's basically a chocolate fudge with the faintest hint of mint to it. It was not it, man. It was pretty bland and boring. They also did the caramel delight. I've yet to try it. But your
That
boy
sounds
might
more my
grab a
speed.
pack. Yeah, I might grab a pack and give it a go because I do like a caramel delight, and I have a funny feeling that's going to work better as a Pop Tart. Um,
There's not a
but yeah,
single Pop Tart that has the chocolate pastry that I like.
yeah, like same.
Not even one.
So like that's why I'm like it's just not hitting. But in the vein of the Oreos, going back to that, they are doing another celebrity collab. I guess some Oreo news that I found out
Oh,
recently.
could you just give me a quick reminder? What was the original? We talked about it, but I can't remember who it was with.
Post Malone.
That was
Post
Post
Malone.
Malone.
Yes, yes.
So this next one is going to be with Selena Gomez.
Oh, dang. Okay.
She's doing a horchata inspired Oreo.
Oh, I would try that too. I
Those
never
would be
tried the
fire.
Post Malone ones, but I would try that. You tried them, James?
No, I said they would be fire.
Oh, because honestly, I don't think I've ever had a horchata, but somebody described it to me,
It's
and I
cinnamon
was like,
rice
I
milk.
would try it. Yeah, I would
It's
try it.
Yeah,
delicious, dude. You would fucking it's pretty much like if you had a giant cup of cinnamon toast crunch milk to drink, bro. It's pretty much what it is, dude. It's
yeah.
fucking delicious.
That sounds pretty good because I
It's
really like
pretty
cinnamon
fire.
toast crunch, and
It's
I
pretty
definitely
fucking
fuck
fire,
with like
bro.
cereal milk.
It's pretty
It,
heavy on the cinnamon though, dude.
yep.
Okay, okay.
But it's
I
really
do
good.
love it. Cinnamon is so
I can
good.
only do
And
I can only do a little bit though. I can't have like a big old fucking cup of it, dude, because it's just like too
Like
much
your
for me.
normal traditional coffee
Like
mug you can have,
yeah, like it's like your standard, like small, like
like
regular,
10
like
ounce or
whatever your
whatever.
regular drink would be at like this
yeah,
place like that. But like, you're not gonna see me with a fucking big ass large one of those, dude.
Okay, okay, okay.
It's a bit
I
much,
mean
dude. And it'll take me a
the
while to
ones
take down that small one too.
I say the ones I've had, they're thicker than just milk. You know what I
Are
mean?
they
Like they're
quite sweet or is it like
Yeah,
kind
it's
of
sweet.
okay? I'm gonna guess that there's probably nowhere near me that I could get an authentic one or even close to, but at some point in my life I will try
Dude,
horchata.
guarantee you can get one at the Mexican spot that we go to at Will's. If they
All right,
don't
well, at the
have
very least, after or no, pre-mango marg, or maybe after meal. Is it more of an after meal vibe?
it's whenever,
It's
dude.
whenever.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe I'll get one when we're there.
I guarantee they probably have one, dude.
I wouldn't doubt it. But yeah, so you're gonna get like that cinnamon rice milk vibe in the cream, and then they're gonna put cinnamon in the chocolate cookie, which I'm a fan of cinnamon and chocolate together. I think it's a good combination. So I'm kind of excited to hear this or to see this one drop because I want to try it. Horchata's
Cinnamon and
fire.
chocolate's good together, man.
Yeah.
Like I will 100% mix like chocolate mini wheats with fucking cinnamon toast crunch, no
Oh
problem.
hell
That'd be
yeah.
fire.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
And another new cookie I managed to try, Chips Ahoy dropped a ice cream sandwich inspired cookie. So it's a chewy Chips Ahoy with like a vanilla cream filling inside. And it's
Oh,
all
okay.
right. It's pretty solid. I actually have yet to try it, but I need to try like it on the package it says to try them frozen. And I need to give that a shot and see what that's like because I'm betting it'll be pretty good. Um, but yeah, not bad, not bad. Definitely worth trying. I mean, it's not gonna. I don't think it's gonna knock anyone's socks off. But it's pretty damn good. Like it's an enjoyable little surprise when you bite into the chewy Chips Ahoy and you're like, oh hey, there's this like vanilla cream inside. It's a cool touch.
This
And
100% has nothing to do with like snacks, but more like fast food. I just have a question for you guys. Are you guys getting like crazy sales at Wendy's, or is it just like a Canadian thing because they're celebrating some milestone in Canada? Because like, dude, for like last month, you could get a medium fry for 99 cents, so like 70 cents US, This month, it's fucking 50-cent Frosties.
Uh,
It
yeah,
could very well be a
I have
Canadian
no
thing. I
idea,
don't know how
dude.
long Wendy's has been around in America, but maybe it's been around in Canada for 50 years. I don't know. I was around before I was born, but I'm not 50, so that tracks. I do know that I definitely got a few medium fries for 99 cents, and I'm definitely going to get a few Frosties for 50.
yeah. I just drove by the Wendy's actually yesterday nearby, and I didn't see any kind of signage that tracks with that, but I
Dude,
also
I'm
wasn't
hoping that
looking.
they have like JBCs for 99 cents at some point, because if they do, yikes.
Sell everything like it was at a price that it was in the 1950s.
Well, no, but like I feel like even those prices are higher than they would have been in 1975.
Probably.
But like it's been so long since you were able to get like something cheap from a fast food restaurant that it seems like it's almost free. It's like you have to fucking go. Like it's like Liz and I went grocery shopping like a couple weeks ago, and there's a Wendy's like almost right across the street. I was like, hey babe, you can get a fucking medium fry for 99 cents. Let's go get one. And you can get five of them if you wanted. Because we got four of them. And they were 99 cents each. It was under $5 for four medium fries, dude. I was just floored. But anyways, obviously you guys don't have. I'm sorry for all the people out there that don't get these deals. And there's probably people out there that are like, fuck Wendy's anyways. I hate Wendy's.
Yeah, I'm one
I
of them. I
actually
don't really
think that
go there.
Wendy's is like the best place to get a burger up here. Like if you're gonna
Fair.
just go get a quick fast food burger, it's better than McDonald's, Burger King, Harvey's, whatever, all of our shit up here.
I agree. At least here. Like I don't have a chain around here that's any better. I have like small stuff. Well, like because I'm not going to count Five Guys in that same category, right? Like
No, because there's no driving. I'm talking about a drive-in. Like, because
yeah,
well, up here, no Five Guys. Well, there's no Five Guys on where I live, but where I used to live, there was Five Guys. They're all you have to walk in, and it's
yeah,
like
same.
kind of elevated,
Right.
even in price as well. Well, maybe not as much anymore. I don't know. I haven't been to a Five Guys in a while.
It's expensive, dude.
I just went. The wife and I spent like just over $30 for a small fry, two cheeseburgers with bacon,
Yeah, fucking price.
and two
Honestly,
regular
everywhere
drinks.
is, dude. Because I got went to fucking Burger King today for lunch, and all I got was two double cheeseburgers and a fucking large drink, and it was like 12.15 or some shit.
That's gross. What has fucking happened to this world, Ben?
I mean, literally, like all of us at work, we bag lunch it Monday through Thursday. And the kind of general premise that we all act on now is $20 on Friday. That's just kind of how our brains operate. We know that we pull $20. That's lunch. That's roughly what we're going to spend between what we want to buy and, contributing to tip.
Which honestly is like reasonable.
I
But
mean,
it's reasonable
sometimes
because you're
it's
doing it one day a week. You know what I'm saying?
and
Like that seems
and
reasonable
that's
to
the
spend
thing. It's
20
like
bucks, treat yourself.
right. And sometimes that's, us being really generous because we'll buy like an $11 sandwich and like a $3 cupcake and then just leave like a $4 or $5 tip because none of us want the money back. You know what I mean? Like none of us want
Yeah,
to
yeah,
fight
yeah.
each other about zelling and all that bullshit. So it's just like, yeah, we'll call it 20 and that's that. We're good. But like some days it's close. We got a spot we go to. It's a hibachi takeout and you can spend $18 on a single plate.
Dude,
Dude, don't
that's
even get me
fucking one
started.
sandwich at fucking Subway, dude.
Dude, Subway, first of all, I'm just gonna say this. I'm gonna have a hard stance on Subway. Fuck Subway. They're
Agreed.
fucking trash and
Yep.
their prices are fucking insane. Like, dude,
Wholeheartedly
it
agree with
wasn't
you.
that long ago that you could get a foot long for $5. Now, like, dude, you can't even get a fucking 6-inch ham sub for $5. It's fucking insane, dude. When you go in there, their menu, it's like everything's like 14 fucking $18 for a foot long sub. And I'm like, this is disgusting. Their food's not even good. Like there's like 10 other sub places I'd rather go than Subway, but somehow Subway is like the most expensive one. Well, for me anyways. It's fucking ridiculous.
Well, I mean, no, I agree with you because like if I go to Jersey's, like actually, wait a minute. No, that
If you
might
go to
track.
Jersey
Jersey's
Mike's,
might be like $1 less, but
yeah,
that
but
might be
it's
about it.
way better though. Like that's the difference. I'm not
I agree with
necessarily
you.
fighting the price. The price is the price. It's the quality, dude. Subway's quality is shit. Nobody there cares. Like, well, sorry to any Subway worker that actually does take some pride in
Hey
their
man,
fucking
they're
work.
sandwich artists, Chris.
Yeah, but like, dude, they're fucking preschool like level art. Like, they're like the kind of shit you bring home and put on the fridge, and everyone's like, "That's horrible," and you're like, "My 4-year-old did," and they're like, "Oh, that's so sweet." That's what fucking Subway artists are.
Well, bless their hearts.
Like, oh man, I fucking hate Subway. There's so many better places, man.
I I haven't willingly ate at a Subway ever since I used to work in a gas station that had a Subway, and so we had to share the same walk-in cooler. And I saw what the food standards were for storing the food, and I was like, this I can't eat here anymore. Like I got free subs from those people, and I was like, I'm gonna only do cold cuts because like, dude, that was the era of like when the steak and cheese from them was really blowing up. I mean, fuck, I was 18, 19 years old at the time, so like, hell, we're going back 20 years now. But like, woo, the standards and how that food came in and then how it was thawed, like, no, I had to pass. I figured at least with cold cuts I'd be fine. And because I was friends with the people who worked there, because they worked in my store that I was working in, they just like always doubled everything for me, gave me free subs. So good looking out. But yeah, woo, it's not. There's options like I'd rather just find the mom and pop pizza shop, the little, you know what I mean, and just grab a sub from there. 10 out
Absolutely.
of 10 out of 10, that's going to be one of the best subs that you'll find.
Or just go to like a nice little diner, but it's probably a mom and pop, and just get yourself fucking just a sandwich, bro. Sandwich and a soup. I'd rather get that. Like,
Bro,
just
like,
fuck
yep,
Subway entirely, bro. But like
that's
Firehouse subs, they're good. Jersey Mike's is good. You know, those two are like quality. I feel like when I go in there, I get like a quality sandwich. Is it a bit more money than like if you went to like McDonald's? It is here. Whether or not it is in America, I'm not sure. But like, I just, I can't handle Subway, man. The last time I was there was like 2 years ago. And the only reason I went there is because my brother's like, let's just stop and get a sub because we were like working, doing stuff like before we moved here. And he bought me a sub. I was like, let's not go there. I'm like, I'd rather go anywhere else. He's like, it's right here, dude. I'll buy you the sub. And I ate it and I was like, yep, nothing's changed. Like it's been years since I had a Subway sub and I still am just underwhelmed and I my jaw hit the floor because you got 3 subs. And I was like, dude, that was like 50 fucking dollars for 3 fucking subs. That's disgusting.
that is insane. That is insane.
But it's true though. Like everything is getting more expensive. Like, no matter what you're buying. If you're buying food, if you're buying clothes, if you're buying like if you buy cheap clothes, shit doesn't last anymore. And then if you want to get like actually something that's quality, it fucking costs like oh
Yeah, it's been a it's been a whirlwind.
dude, the
You know,
world's so broken right now. Like
following people in the tech world, they're like everything's up, then it's down, then it's up, then it's down, then it's up, then it's down. Like half these people are like, at the time of filming, this was the current situation. By the time it was we finished editing, this is what it really is. Like, things are crazy. It's wild times.
Yeah,
I think
man.
back I think back to that episode of The Simpsons where Jasper freezes himself in the Quickie Mart and then thaws out, comes out, and he just finds like a moon pie on the shelf. He's only been in there for like a week or two, and he's like, "Moon pies. What a time to be alive." It's just how I feel now. Like, just look at the mundane things like, meat breath. What a time to be alive.
Dude, I had fucking tacos today because, well, your boy's burnt out and forgot yesterday and made something totally different. And we had tacos like every week for like months. And I just totally burnt out because it was a long weekend. So I just was like on Monday vibes all day. So we had tacos tonight. And then I realized that I was actually in a grocery store today and didn't get any lettuce. And we had lettuce, but it was like going brown, like had just covered in rust in a bag. I was like, nice. So we had tacos on the wrong day with no fucking lettuce, which
Let's be
does not
honest,
hit.
man. You don't need the fucking lettuce in the taco, dude.
You know what though? I think that traditionally I would have agreed, but now I'm so used to it. Like
Traditionally, you
it
would
just
never
didn't
have
hit.
lettuce in a taco, bro.
No, I mean
True.
for the way that I eat a taco, not like a traditional
I know,
taco. I never eat a real taco, bro. Like,
yeah. I honestly, I don't like lettuce in my tacos, bro. Not that I won't
don't
eat
in a
it if it's
soft
in
taco.
there. I don't like it in any taco, bro.
In a hard taco, I do genuinely like it.
I just want the fucking meat, maybe some cheese, some salsa, maybe some sort of like avocado guac sort of situation going. Other than that, bro, I don't need no fucking lettuce in there, dude.
Some
I
meat,
didn't
some
need
cheese.
it and it was fine, but I did miss it. Maybe that's the better way to say it. I don't need it, but I missed it.
Yeah, it's just
Go
extra.
traditional one time. Throw some cabbage in that joint.
Can't. I don't like cabbage at all. Like I can't. Like you know how like most
If you
pulled
really
pork
want to do it,
sandwiches
bro,
have
throw a
it.
little bit of some
Never.
diced onion and cilantro on there, bro,
Oh,
and then you're
diced
going
onion.
real
Yes.
authentic.
I mean, I would probably rock that. Like just meat and cheese with like a bit of sour cream and like guacamole or something like that. Like that's not enough for me. Like that, I feel like I'm eating a burrito, and I know that that's wrong, but it's like anything.
mean,
You get something in your head over
The only
time. Over
difference
time.
between a burrito and a taco is the burrito is just a bigger tortilla that's rolled. It's the
and it's
only
got
difference.
rice in it in some cases.
Yeah,
Yeah, but you never would have lettuce in it. Which
Some
I
people do.
understand.
which is exactly why you never have lettuce in a taco, bro, because you would never put it in a burrito. Case
I know,
closed.
but that's just the way that it's going. That's all I'm saying. That's it. There's tons of other things, you know? It's like any other food. If I have like cheese pizza, it's like very lesser than.
It's
If you
cool.
just put a little bit of pepperoni on there, I'm like, yo, I'm eating fucking pizza.
At the end of the day, bro, you can do what you want. You know, if even though you're wrong, it's cool. But
Well, I never said I was right, so I'm not even arguing that I'm wrong.
I'm not. I'm just fucking giving you shit, dude. At the end of the day, do what you fucking want to do.
Because it's like on a hamburger too, man. I used to fuck up hamburgers without any lettuce. Now, whenever I eat a hamburger, I want lettuce on it because like it adds to it, and I don't know why.
For me, it depends, bro. It depends on the kind of lettuce. I don't want the real fucking green leafy shit.
Oh, I don't really like romaine. I'm
fucking
talking about
put that-
icebergs.
Yeah, but and then when it comes to that, it's got to be specific piece of the iceberg because I don't want the shit that's super close to the core where it's a little bit thicker and a little bit more crispy. You know what I'm saying? I
want some crunch, but I don't want all the crunch.
Yeah, I don't. I'm very specific about my lettuce on a burger, so most of the time I just don't put any on it. If there's some shredded lettuce, bro, I'll throw some shredded lettuce on there, dude.
I am totally against shreddis on
Shreddis
on a burger.
I
I do not like it on a burger. If I'm putting lettuce in a taco, I'll take the shreddis, but
well, yeah,
not
that's
for a
the only way
burger.
you can put lettuce in a taco, dude. Otherwise, it's pointless.
I mean, unless you're doing Korean
I've
style, I
wrapped the
guess, and just doing
taco. Yeah,
lettuce wrap, you know?
I've done that before, and that's good. I like that. It's like a different vibe.
Is it?
What you can
No,
do,
no.
dude, bro, just totally skip the shell and just fucking throw it all in the fucking leaf of fucking iceberg, fold it up, eat it like that.
Yeah,
I
dude,
mean,
lettuce. Yep. Another thing that's
Protein
fire, dude,
style.
is you take all the stuff that you put on a taco
And just throw it
and
on
you just put
salad.
on some chopped iceberg lettuce,
Yeah.
bro. Have a lifestyle taco
Taco
salad.
salad.
Liz
Yeah.
and I do that
yep.
sometimes. We'll like just take, oh, it's like, oh, we got some
You
like
do that, bro, but then you
Tostitos.
get the fucking tortilla bowls, bro. Because then after you eat, you sit there and you fucking chip off the bowl and just eat the scraps out with it, whatever's
Oh, you
left.
got like grease and like
Yeah,
a little
yeah,
bit of
yeah.
like the
Yep.
toppings. Oh,
Yeah.
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 Yep.
Fire.
Or like there's
Or just have a
now they do
tostada next to the salad and just fucking scoop the salad up into your mouth on a tostada. You know what I mean?
I always just put like Doritos or some sort of like tortilla chips in it so that way like at the end you could just grab a few of those little bits that are left and just scoop the last bits. But you could because now they do soft taco bowls and hard shell bowls. So like you could in theory put your salad in the soft taco bowl, get it down towards about halfway, and now you've just got a big soft taco. There's so many good ways to eat Mexican food. Me, I'm hooked on empanadas lately because like you could put pretty much anything inside an empanada shell and fry that bitch and it's
Yeah,
good.
sweet or savory. It's
So
true.
like literally this weekend I made some spicy beef and cheese ones. I just reheated one in the
Ooh,
air
dude, like a
fryer
barbecue
and
pulled pork.
did
That'd be
that.
fire.
That was phenomenal.
That'd be fire.
Yep. Nice
Oh,
juicy one
dude.
too.
You know what else would be pretty good in there, Sean, doing? Maybe a little fucking chicken Alfredo empanada.
My wife and I have thought about this.
Or like
This is
even
one
maybe like little chicken parm action.
little
That could be
mac and
pretty fun.
cheese.
Could do with the chicken parm, you throw a nice little fucking slice of fucking mozzarella in there when you fucking fry it up, that gets all melty onto the. Oh
Yes.
yeah, dude.
Dude,
Yep.
honestly, I just saw it and I'm like, so lately I've been like using like for let's just say they use a pound of ground hamburger, right? Like or ground chuck, whatever you guys call it.
Ground beef.
And that's what you put in with like I get the taco kits, full disclosure, like the old El Paso, like half soft, half hard. And I'll cook like 3/4 of a pound of ground beef. And then I fucking been like decasing chorizo sausage that I get. So I've been getting these like really good chorizo sausages. So like I'll take like that and I just like mix it in with the ground beef. So it ends up just being all ground, right? Because like all sausages are ground. And dude, it
Yes.
is fucking so good. It like gives it a completely different flavor mixed with the taco seasoning and shit. Like I know that I'm talking about like real unauthentic anything, and it's like pure, the classic North Americanized fucking tacos, but like I fucking love it. I love it. Went to the point where like I've separated the meat for Taco Tuesdays and I put the fucking DK sausage meat into it and then I freeze it. When I go to the grocery store, I get home, I do all that, and then I freeze it. So then I just pull it all out and I fuck, oh, so good. So fucking good.
I
Oh,
mean,
and that's what I ate
y-
tonight, just with no
you,
lettuce.
you could literally get just ground chorizo. At least I can. I can get in my local stores. We have a big enough, like, South American communities around us, so it's pretty common.
No, Sean, I live
Um,
in PEI, bro. I'm like the furthest you could almost
well,
be from
He's in
Mexico.
Canada.
you you found these chorizo sausages, so I figured maybe you
Yeah,
could
no,
find
that's
just the
true.
ground. You know what I mean?
No,
Um,
no, 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 no. It's
because
like
like I
it
can get like
straight
a
up.
half
Find
I'm gonna
like
pound or
tell
a
you
you,
can't
pound of
find like
that.
a roll like you do of like breakfast
nah.
sauce. Oh well,
I can find
Canada's
the
so
breakfast
different, dude.
sausage, but I've never
Yeah.
found like some grocery stores. They will have like all the ones that are cased, and then they'll have like a little styrofoam pack, or I guess they're plastic, whatever, and it'll be just the ground sausage meat uncased. But it's always like Oktoberfest or like mild Italian or like hot Italian or like Greek or some shit. I don't know, but I've never seen chorizo that way. If I did, I would definitely get so much it would get freezer burn because I'd probably buy $100 worth of that shit.
Yeah, dude, it's
But the
fun,
sausages
man.
work.
You take some of that ground chorizo, mix it with some eggs, make chorizo omelets.
Oh, I might have to fucking try that.
Dude,
Yeah,
chorizo
boy.
breakfast burritos are the fucking
Yep.
shit, bro.
Because there was
Chorizo
some
and
taco meat
potato.
left over tonight, and it's got like obviously there's chorizo in it, but then there's like ground beef. And I was thinking that that would probably make a pretty good omelet.
Yeah,
Hmm.
dude, it should like be like a taco omelet, dude.
And yeah, I'd
Or just
probably put
toss
some like
that,
fucking
some
salsa
eggs,
on that
and then fucking
shit.
fry some fucking potatoes, bro, and then throw that into a fucking tortilla, bro. Call that a fucking nice breakfast taco burrito.
Oh
Yeah, chorizo y
dang,
papas with eggs.
Yeah, dude.
Chorizo
dude!
y
Because
papas
honestly,
We
dude,
always have
if I
wraps
were to
here
do
too.
con
like a
huevos.
chorizo like breakfast burrito, it'd just be like some fried potatoes, either like home style like fries, like the cubes sort of potatoes.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
way you get a little bit more of them. Fry those up a little bit, get them all nice and browned up, and then get yourself your chorizo. And literally it'd just be the potatoes, the chorizo, your eggs, some cheese, some hot sauce, and then fucking you're off to the races, bro.
Yeah,
Dude, I
boy.
might actually do that.
It's
Yep.
fucking bomb, dude.
And I might cook the sausage first. Like I'll just like
Yes.
decase the sausage, cook it up,
Crisp
and
up your
then use that.
chorizo meat.
Yeah, you do
Yes.
all that first, bro.
And then I'll put in
Yes.
the fucking potatoes and
Yeah.
cook them
Yep.
in the
Fry them in
chorizo
that.
grease.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, yes.
Oh,
And then cook your
you
eggs
guys
after
are getting
that.
me very much
Yeah, and then you
behind
put
this
your
right
eggs in
now.
that after that.
Yep. All in one pan. Just build it all together. Yes. And
Dude,
you'll
I'm
be a
the
very
king of
happy
a
man.
one pan breakfast, bro.
Oh, dude, me too. I hate
I
I hate it. I hate it. I hate
I
it. I hate it.
do
I
whatever I
only
can
want to
take.
clean one pan, bro.
Yeah, I'll do
Pro
whatever it
tip
takes to
too.
only use one.
This is a great way to use last night's leftover French fries
Oh yeah, dude.
for the
For real.
potatoes.
Dude, especially if you go to like Five Guys, for instance, bro, their fries the next morning, you
Yeah.
cut them up real small and fry them up again. Dude, bomb ass home fries.
Yep. Yep. And especially if
I
you're
did make a
throwing them into
breakfast
a burrito.
burrito with so like I cooked the fries, like just like literally a handful of fries. And I cooked them in the air fryer while I was fucking cooking like sausage rounds and hash browns and then eggs in the frying pan. And then I fucking, or not hash browns, eggs and sausage. That's it. And then I have the wrap. And I put a little bit of ranch in the wrap. I have no idea why. I just was like, I want to put something in here. So I put ranch. Dude, ranch, cheddar, and those shit. I swear to God, it was so fucking good. And I was not even
You would
stoned.
never catch me putting ranch on eggs, bro.
Dude, I don't know why.
I would
no,
never.
it was in the wrap. To be
It's
fair, I
on
didn't
the
just put
eggs,
it.
bro. It's
Okay.
in the wrap. It's on the
I'm
eggs.
totally cool
No,
with that. I would
No.
never put them on like fucking
Never, dude.
over easy eggs in a
you would
million
never-
years. But
you-
just
bro.
in the wrap, dude, it
That
was pretty good.
honestly, Chris, that's one of those ones where it's making me,
You're a little queasy.
no, it's just making me second guess our friendship a little bit, bro. That
Okay, well,
ranch
here.
on fucking eggs, dude. What the fuck are you?
Well,
here's
I'll
this
let you
one.
do the ketchup, bro, but ranch, bro? What the fuck?
I don't think I put ketchup though. Like that's the
I'm-
craziest part.
Well, I just say that because that's like the more
no, I know.
out there one that people
Like I
know,
said,
but
I've never done it before.
I would never put ketchup on my eggs either. Just
I've had
Dude,
like
ketchup-
Chipotle sauce on eggs in like a breakfast wrap. And I guess I don't know, dude. I really
I'll go
like.
hot
I don't know what
sauce on
came over
eggs,
me,
bro.
but it
That's
was
about as far as I'll
fire.
go. Hot sauce and cheese is about hot sauce, cheese, salt, and pepper. That's the only things that'll go on top of my eggs. Oh, maybe a little bit of some country gravy. Other than
I'm
that,
open to this idea, Chris.
dude, I
And,
can't.
and
I
here's the
can't.
thing.
Fuck with
Here's the
it.
thing.
Because
Because
I love ranch on French fries. I do love that. But dude, eggs, bro. Sausage. Well,
yeah,
sausage.
but
You know what? Sausage. I might be able to see because I do
Everything
like
you
ranch.
eat ranch with, guaranteed, is salty. Sausages are salty. It's right in that wheelhouse,
No,
baby.
That's
It's
not
right
what it's
there.
about. That's not the thing. It's the eggs that really is fucking me up, dude. Ranch and eggs just it literally makes.
I know,
me
but it's
keep
like the
thinking
whole
about it.
combination. Like
It's still, dude.
so I when I make like a breakfast burrito, I go full on like jalapeno, some sour cream because I'm a sour cream guy. Like I build it up like a regular burrito just with egg, breakfast food. So knowing that there is sour cream in ranch dressing, my brain goes, okay, this could work. Next thought is, all right, ranch seasoning on a lot of different foods is fire, just like the powdered seasoning. So like you put some of that ranch seasoning on
Oh,
eggs.
Side note, speaking of that, my mom makes this new thing now where she puts pork chops in a crock pot and uses ranch seasoning and some other stuff and just
oh,
slow cooks
like the
them all day.
clubhouse kind of package of the
Yeah,
Yeah,
dry
of like
ranch
the
seasoning.
yeah.
country
Yeah.
time or like your Hidden Valley ranch packet, and she puts
Oh
that.
yeah, Hidden
Dude,
Valley. Yeah, yeah.
they're the fucking, and you literally you just take the fucking scoop of pork chop, and literally as you try to scoop it up, it starts falling apart. And
Oh
then you
yeah,
just put
dude.
a scoop of
Anything
that
like that. Oof.
on like a bed of white rice, dude. Fuck that shit up, bro. Anyways, continue, Sean.
But yeah, like I feel like ranch seasoning on eggs would totally be fire. So like
Mm-mm.
I can kind of see how getting that flavor in there and the little bit of creaminess that it might add to the whole equation
A hundred
could be
percent.
totally enjoyable.
It's I
I
was just
don't,
want to say, Sean, seeing as you're somewhat open, James, don't ever try it. There's no point.
I don't want
But
anything
Sean,
creamy in my breakfast burrito because I
try
also
it.
despise sour cream in my
And
burrito.
and I know you don't fuck with sour cream like that, so
No,
I
I don't
see
fuck
how
with it
this
at
might
all,
not be
really.
your thing, but I think I
Oh,
can get behind this a bit.
okay. So this might be your thing, Sean or James. I'm not sure. Okay. So last night, being the burnout that I am, or forgetful person, whatever. I can't blame the weed. It's basically my brain. Um, because I thought that yesterday wasn't, Tuesday or whatever. I made fucking meatball subs. Okay.
Mm.
These meatballs, I got them on like discount. So like every Sunday, Liz and I go right when the grocery store opens at noon because here everything opens at noon on Sundays. It's like I'm living in fucking 1995. But we go in there and I fucking go to the meat section, dude, and they have these like it's like 15 meatballs in a package, but they're like a bit smaller than a golf ball. They're not like some huge ass meatball. And they're marked 50% off. So I bought 2 packs for the full, it was 2 for 1, basically,
Mhm.
right? So I used them yesterday. There was 15. Don't tell Liz because I ate one on its own. And then each one of our subs had 7 each, right? And so I cooked these up, and these had like barbecue sauce already in them, and there was like shredded cheddar cheese. So it's like they basically added barbecue sauce
They
and
made like
then
mini
shredded cheddar
meatloaf
cheese.
balls.
And dude, I cooked them in the air fryer. Okay. Then I had these like, I I really like these buns. They're actually from Walmart, but you can get them anywhere. These ones specifically were from Walmart. And then I ended up
Like
buying more today at
brioche.
a different grocery store. No, it's a sub bun. It's like a white bread sub bun. And so I opened those up. I put them on there. I fucking put barbecue sauce on like everything. Like I was buttering the bread with barbecue sauce lightly, just enough to like get it on there. Put the meatballs on. Then I sprinkled some mozzarella cheese. And then I sprinkled some fucking marble cheddar cheese on that bitch. And I had like good coverage. The buns were so fresh. I have the oven on broil. I put it in there for like 2 minutes. It just toasts a little bit of the bread on the fucking top, melts the cheese. The other side of the bread is still so soft. So like you're eating it and you get like a little bit of the crunch from the toast in it. Dude, and I put some I can't remember the brand, but it's like a really common brand of barbecue sauce.
Sweet
And
baby
it was
rays.
like, sorry?
Sweet baby rays.
No, it's the other one. It's in a circular one.
The
Don't
tubs.
want it.
Oh, dude, I can't. If I remember, I'll fucking say
If
it
it
at
ain't
some
sweet
point.
baby rays, bro, I ain't want it.
It's like not bullseye. Oh, fuck,
Could be
whatever.
bullseye.
It could be bullseye, but it's like some special, like sweet hickory vibe, dude. These subs were amazing. I was like, these are really good, aren't they? She's like,
Dude.
yes.
See, when you said meatball subs, I did get excited for a second, but I'm more of a marinara, style meatball
That's
sub
what I was
guy.
gonna do, but then I realized once they were thawed,
See,
that it
like,
said barbecue and
but
cheese.
I'm not
fucking
against
meatballs.
those style of meatball, but I've just never had them in a sub. But the style of meatball that I'm more familiar with that's kind of like that is actually made with like a grape jelly and like barbecue sauce and stuff. And it's like a
Yes.
sweet, savory. You cook them in a crock pot and you just fucking sit there. You just take a couple out and you literally like fucking
Yeah, like an hors
eat them with a
d'oeuvre
tube.
kind of
Yeah,
thing.
dude, they're
Yup.
Yeah.
fucking good, bro.
Or like you'd have at like a that those
So
are
like,
always at a potluck, dude.
yeah.
Somebody has a crock pot
Yeah,
just chilling,
yeah.
and you put
Pro,
them in with the fucking toothpicks and shit.
It was
pro
like,
tip: use the currant jelly instead of
oh yeah. Well, you could use
the grape,
whatever you
or,
really
or
want.
like what other like. I don't remember who it was in my life, but somebody I knew made theirs with a red currant jelly, and I was like, that's what makes yours better than everybody else's.
Yeah, it gives it a little bit more of a
Like,
zip.
yeah,
But those are pretty far. So it's like almost like that on a sub. I feel like would almost be too much, but it could also be good too because I do love like a really like saucy pulled pork sandwich, and that's usually barbecue sauced up. This one I'd be more interested in, Chris, of your concoctions for
like
sure.
this just
Dude,
sounds
they're
to me
really good. They're
like a
really good.
meatloaf sandwich, but they're little meatballs
And
instead
see,
of
with my
meatloaf
meatloaf,
slices.
bro, I don't. Our meatloafs don't really. I don't. Barbecue sauce has
I've
never
never
touched
had
one of
a.
my
I don't
meatloaf.
think I've ever had one with barbecue sauce.
Oh,
Yeah,
see,
it's
like that's
always been
that's how I
ketchup,
cook
bro.
mine.
Yeah,
I
ketchup.
glaze it in barbecue.
Yeah, my
Yeah, it's always
always
ketchup
been
for us.
blazed in ketchup.
Yeah.
Yeah, I use barbecue, so like for me, that's exactly how I hear it. I'm like, oh, that would be fire, because I was just thinking earlier today. I'm kind of weird that this whole topic is that I'm not a fan of meatballs and marinara meatballs, but I am a fan of barbecue and meatballs. You could make uh, barbecue baked beans and throw some meatballs in that jam. I'm here for it. We could
Ooh,
do the
I don't know if I'd like that.
I don't think I
like
would.
you can give me,
I do
you
like some
know,
big barbecue baked beans.
Maybe some like sausage meatballs, but not beef.
oh yeah, even beef. Let's go. If it's
Because
cooking
like
in that
beans
same
and
flake.
sausage to me are like
Here's the
they're
thing, bro.
amazing.
Cut some hot dogs throw them in there. I might be down.
I'd be down with that too. Bro, Polish kielbasa in some baked beans. I'm down for that too. That shit's a
That's just,
fire
I don't
combo.
know why that just reminded me of something I would have ate when I was a kid or something.
Also, just
100%.
this might be like a take that's not really that popular here. I have no idea, but I fucking love like I used to. I haven't in a while, but I used to put a can of baked beans in a pot, okay, and then I would crack two eggs, and then I'd put the lid on, and so I'd let the eggs get cooked in with the beans, and then I just pour it all over toast, dude, and it would be unbelievable. Like beans on toast is fire. Have you ever just had that?
Yeah, I'm out.
No, dude, you get toast, you
No,
butter it,
I'm
then you
out.
pour the beans on it,
Don't
and
tell
then
me
you
no,
have
I'm
some
not
like
out. No, I'm
hot dogs
out.
on the
Don't tell me
side
what I am. I'm out.
because you're wilding out, bro. That's crazy.
No, dude, I'm good.
Beans on toast.
Dude, it's amazing.
I don't know that I would necessarily want my toast buttered in that instance. I might just go with plain dry toast because
No,
obviously
you
like the
butter it.
bean juice gonna
Yeah,
be
No, Sean, I'm
fucking
telling you, you butter it. It's honestly, it is like elevated tier. Whatever your elevated tier is, that's what it is. And then, dude, you have some like hot dogs on the side, and then you can like eat them all together. It's literally
I
amazing.
mean I'm open to this whole concept and mainly because I have done like hot dogs and beans or kielbasa and beans. Um, and then I'll just take like a couple tortillas and I make mini cups out of them. So I tear them in quarters, kind of create like a little cup, and that way I can just fill my cup and I got like two, three bites with my tortilla, and like that's fire. So I can totally see toast being fire with like the
Oh, dude, it is.
beans
It's like
and
a
shit like
super
that.
British thing. Like beans on toast is like a really,
Oh,
it's like as
100%,
big
bro.
as bangers and mash, you
Dude,
know?
I
it's
mean, their
it's
beans are different than ours too,
the
though.
beans on toast thing's actually like it's kind of like a big thing, dude. So much so that like Andrew Santino, the stand-up comedian, like it's like a bit that he does all the time whenever he does like a British accent. Like that's the first thing he says is beans on
Yeah, dude, it's
toast,
huge.
and he does that like real Cockney accent. It's
But dude, it's so good. Honestly, shout
I'm
out to
good.
like my buddy John Calson because like when I was probably like 15, I was at his house. We were super stoned, and he's like, "Yo, you want some beans on toast?" I was like, "What?" And he's like, "Yeah." He's like, "You want some?" I was like, "Sure." I really had no idea. And then he like comes and there's like baked beans on fucking toast. I was like, "Bro, what is this? Like, how high are you right now?" Then I tried it. I was like, "I love you." Like you've literally given me something that I'll eat well into my 40s because I ate it about a month ago.
Yeah, I'm good on that, dude.
I mean, it's such a quintessential struggle meal, but I can see how it's so satisfying.
I
It's
would be
super
so
filling
much
too.
quicker to fucking throw some
Filling.
fucking jam on that toast. That'd be my first instinct.
I
Automatically
mean, I
straight to
get
the
it.
jam.
It's not like a normal thing for like jam would be, but it's also way more substantial. Like if I want to
I'll
have
have
just
like
like
three
toast with
pieces
a
of
little bit of
toast,
peanut
bro.
butter and a piece of like another piece with jam, like that's great for like in the like in a coffee in the morning if I know that I have like no time or like I'm gonna go eat somewhere in a few hours. Like that's a light meal, dude. Two pieces of bread, toasted.
And you make a third one, bro.
Yeah, but then
Have three pieces.
I mean, sure. I only have a two toast toaster.
Oh, you gotta upgrade that, bro.
I actually kind
No,
of like
see,
it.
you
It's
got two
portion
slice
control.
toaster. So now you're
Well,
eating one as you're waiting for the last one to finish.
Yeah, but
You're
then
you're
I'm
good.
standing and eating, dude. Like, come on. Who wants to do that?
You're already
Not
making
me.
toast because you don't have time to eat anyway. So fucking who cares?
Yeah, did I just fucking
I
I
just
don't
make
know,
toast
man.
just to
Listen,
make
let me
toast,
do my
bro.
thing, okay? Let me do my thing.
James and I over here, the defenders of toast.
Dude, there's
I
times where I
like
just want a
toast.
snack and I just make toast.
Say, toast is a favorite evening snack for sure.
Oh
There's
Because
a lot of
yeah,
great shit
dude.
you can put on toast. Like, don't get me wrong, I fucking love toast.
you know what? Speaking of toast and things
I
you
like
can put
beans
on
on it too.
toast, and also new shit. Nutella's about to throw their hat in the peanut butter chocolate game.
I'm out. I don't.
Dude, all those collabs, their peanut butters are shit. Unless
Here's
it's
the thing,
Skippy or
man.
something, I don't care.
Well, I mean, Nutella's been doing their chocolate with the hazelnut this whole time. So they were like, you know what,
Nutella
dude, it's
this,
finally time to
Nutella
do a peanut
that.
butter one.
You know what? Who cares, dude? I don't.
That chocolate's fucking
I
banging.
don't give a fuck about
Yeah,
Nutella,
I'll
bro.
basically
I
say
can't.
this. That moves my needle probably 0%.
It's the hazelnut, bro. I fucking despise hazelnut, dude. Fucking get it
Oh, I
away
don't
from
mind
me.
Nutella. I just don't think it's that good.
But
I don't
that
think it's good at
that's
all, bro.
but that's why this product is made for you, because you
But
despise
it's gonna be
hazelnut.
like subpar peanut butter, Sean. Like that's my point too. Like it's like if you get, there's like the Smuckers, like, and it's like got fucking jam or
Oh, the
jelly,
goobers,
whatever.
bro.
Yeah, goobers. Bro, the
Bro.
peanut butter's not good. I don't care what
It's
kind
not
of
a
fucking jam
no,
it
it's
is.
not a good peanut, but it's
Like
No, it's like
unless you're collabing with Skippy, get the
that's why I
fuck
would
out.
never
dude.
eat an Uncrustable, because the product in that is not going to be good.
Yeah, dude, Smucker's peanut butter is probably trash. I've honestly never
Honestly,
eaten
bro,
Uncrustable.
like even I'm a fucking diehard Skippy peanut butter. That's like the only peanut butter I personally will eat, like if I have to pick. But dude, there's something about an Uncrustable, bro, that they kind of hit every now and then, dude.
Yeah, I've never tried one, so I shouldn't talk too much
They're not
shit, but
fantastic. They're way the making your own PB&J at home is miles beyond what you're gonna get out of one of those. But if you're just looking for a quick little PBJ
you're on the
fix real
go
quick,
and you don't
yeah,
even have time to fix
they're
it. You
not
just have it in your
too
locker,
bad.
your bag, or whatever. I
Yeah, they're
got
not
you.
too bad. I will say the bread is kind of terrible, but all right. Dude, my mom recently too, because for my nephew, she got like fucking these giant, like almost cookie cutters to where you could literally make your own Uncrustables with these different shapes and stuff for my nephew.
I'm
So your boy might be making my own Uncrustables just for myself, dude. But honestly, I don't mind the crust, bro.
a crust fan,
I
actually.
never used
I'm
to be, even with like pizza, like I never used to eat the crust. And then I don't know what happened. Just all of a sudden, I think what happened was I started getting some like decent pizza that had like
yeah.
some
That'll
pretty
do it.
good crust. And then I was like, oh, no, this is actually pretty good. And then after that, it didn't matter. Just like I just continued
That
eating
Dude,
it.
James, one day you'll try my crust, bro. And if you don't eat it, I'll be fucking heartbroken.
I'm gonna
Because
not
I
eat it
think
on
that my
purpose,
crust
bro.
is better than like 99% I've ever ate at a restaurant. The rest of the stuff needs work because I'm buying just like regular ass grocery store shit. But the dough, the crust, it's fucking elite. Like I got it down. It's fucking elite. It's tweaked. It's fucking in there. I know exactly what it's gonna do. And every time I stretch it, it's gotten to the point like, dude, I've become like immaculate at making pizza crust or pizza dough, however you want to talk about it. It's so good.
look at you.
Now I want pizza.
He's a proud papa of his pizza crust abilities.
Yeah, dude, it was a fucking journey. It was a fucking journey. Like it took me a long time to get there. I've now been making the same one for probably like 8, 10 weeks. And I've got it just absolutely down. I had to like tweak the water a little bit. Dude, it's crazy how much like 30 mils of water can make. Like, honestly, I could not believe it. It just like became even more light, more fluffy, like so good. You can stretch it and you can get a nice thin crust, but still get a nice little crust at the outside edge. You know, you can keep it a little bit thicker and it's like not too heavy. It's just perfect, man. I'm so fucking pleased with it. So I need to like work on an actual tomato sauce for pizza. So then I can have like my own sauce, my own dough.
I mean,
Because I'm not gonna have my own
that's
cheese and shit. Like, let's be real. That shit's gonna be
it,
bought.
I mean, the sauce is easy because realistically, like you're cooking it in the oven with the rest of the pizza, so you just need to crush a whole bunch of good tomatoes and get a sauce made out of that, season it how you like, and
Well,
that's what
that's the hard part, right? Like the hard part is figuring out the seasonings and like what you really want to taste and what's gonna go good with the toppings that you normally would have. It's like a overall, like, do I want to do like a all around sauce or do I don't want to do I want to do one that's like for lighter, like it's more veggie stuff, or if I got like a meatier pizza, like there's so many angles. So I have to
well,
like decide where I'm gonna go with it.
I think like as a person who really takes pride in their red sauces, um, I think you're gonna always have to tailor it for what you're doing for sure, because there are times you're just gonna want brightness from the tomato, and that's that. You don't want to fuck with it too much, so maybe you add a little basil, maybe a touch of oregano, but that's about it. Then there are other times like your meat, you might want to like really like roast some garlic and some onion into that shit and like really develop some deep flavors to just compete with all the flavors of those toppings. But my personal opinion is it comes down to the good tomato. Find some good tomatoes that you really like, um, and the rest of that part is like alchemy. You know what I mean? Like you had to do science with the baking. Now you get to play art a little bit and just create something magical. I do subscribe to the pro chef theory that whenever possible, San Marzano canned tomatoes is the way to go. I buy them whole canned tomatoes and then crush them by hand like a little Nona would. Um, that's how my grandmother did it. That's how I want to do it. So I buy the really expensive San Marzano can and I hand crush them joints. And then because my wife has the texture issue, I have an immersion blender. And so once I kind of get everything developed, then I hit it with the immersion blender. So I blend all of the solid veg that's in there
Yeah.
into one cohesive, smooth sauce. So that way, like,
You can
you
make
don't even
fire
know.
soups that way too. Those I
Yep.
need to get one of those. My mom used to have one, but it broke like probably in the 90s. And she'd make like I don't know, lots of the soups I would never eat because they're gross to me. But like my dad would love them, my mom would love them, whatever. So she made like cheese and onion soup, for example, and she would like just use that thing, everything be like melting and like the onions obviously be like getting cooked into it. And then like once it was close, she would just like hit it with that and it would just come out and it'd be like this cheese and onion soup, which once again, when I was a kid, I hated onions, so I would never eat it. I will say it smelled good. But yeah, she do that or she do all sorts of stuff like that. I need to get an immersion blender one day.
Yeah. They're dope. Not only that, but like the one that we have has an attachment for a power whisk.
Oh, that's cool. So you could like make your own
Gangster.
fucking like dope shit with that.
So yeah, like there are times when
Whole whipped
like
cream.
when Lizzie's working on a like a cheese sauce or something and she needs to keep it stirring as she's melting, there are times she'll take that thing and she'll just pulse it. And that way like she can save her wrist the constant
Yeah, the
stirring.
constant
Just
spinning.
zip, throw some more cheese in. All right, let it go. You know, it melts a little bit, zip, let it go. Throw some more cheese in, zip. Like that thing is dope. Like it comes in handy a lot. It's one of those weird things I bought on a whim for like one odd thing. I don't even remember what it was. And I started finding more and more ways where it's like, yeah, I'm glad I own this thing. It's fun to have. Having that little hand blender, stick blender, immersion blender, or however you want to call them.
Dude,
Dope
honestly,
little
cooking
tool.
is like anything else. If you have the tools to do things the right way, it is amazing. I fucking love it. Like, I find it so much easier to be like, I'm gonna fucking make this today. I got everything. And it's like, I have the easy shit to do it. Like, do you think I'd be making pizza dough every fucking week if I didn't have a fucking stand mixer?
Right?
No.
Right?
Dude, I would do it on a semi-regular occasion, but I would hate my life. Like, dude, I did one fucking bread like back when I was trying to find like a way to make a bread that I enjoyed by hand. It fucking about killed me. I remember just thinking, how like these women that I'm watching these videos that are making it, there's nothing to them. How can they do this? I am fucking gassed out. My arms are on fire. And here I am watching them just fucking going crazy with their hands, just fucking kneading it on the fucking countertop. And I'm like, yo, I'm obviously out of shape. I can't even fucking knead bread. It's hard. It's hard work.
There's some fun stuff that we to be had in the kitchen.
Dude, honestly, like there's a lot of things that I could go back in time, right? And I could deal with. I could go back to like the 50s, drive the cars they have no cell phones, have no computers, all that stuff. But there are things that I would fucking genuinely struggle, and that'd be like making good food with the tools of the day. Like there are certain elements that I'd be like, yeah, that's right. I would love to always have a seasoned skillet going. Let's go. And that's what you would have only used probably in the 50s, right? There's no other style frying pans. Or like you didn't really have propane barbecues, dude, charcoal barbecues. I like the way that shit tastes. I'm just like not willing to ever go through that process.
It's worth it. It's worth it.
I mean,
So
I
worth
I
it.
know that it is taste wise, like it's good, but if I could just have a propane one, that's cool.
I mean,
Like I'm gonna get a fucking Blackstone in the future,
I think
and that's not even a barbecue.
the move for that is like there are the like half charcoal, half propane. So basically, like you're able to put those kind of briquettes in, and then you're able to get them going and burning with your propane. So that way you speed that whole process up. Then you can just shut off your propane burner and use that charcoal heat if you want to. Um, which I think is a move. Um, I'm a big fan of Guga Foods. I like Guga's technique, and your boy will eventually get one. He has the grill gun, which basically you attach a small camping propane cylinder to the bottom, and it's a handheld flamethrower for the grill. That'll get your charcoal grill going in no time.
That's true. I mean, there's been times I remember we used to have like I can't even remember what they're called, man, but it's like it'd probably be like the little barbecue that you'd buy at like the gas station and you take to the beach.
It's little hibachi style, tiny
Yeah,
ones.
yeah, hibachi. Yes. That's exact. That was the word I was thinking about too. And I was like, is that even the right word? So I didn't use it. But yeah, like I remember did one time, I was just like with a bunch of buddies and I was like living at this apartment and I had no barbecue. And like I was fucking dying to just have a barbecue, have some beers, just smoke some joints, whatever. And so I fucking ran to the gas station and they had one of those little portable, like camping, whatever fucking hibachis. Dude, I couldn't fucking believe how long I've not really cooked with without propane or natural gas barbecues. Like so like I hadn't done like the whole fucking thing at the time. I was probably like 20. And dude, we were so hungry. And then I'm like, yo, it's fucking why aren't these things cooking? And one of my friends was like, because you gotta wait till they gray over, idiot. And I was like, oh, like I don't know. It just took forever. By the time we ate like the second round of burgers, it cooked like a normal barbecue, like a normal, I guess. It cooked quickly.
Yep. Yeah.
So there's a learning curve.
It takes time for sure, unless you have, all these other weird little tools, techniques, tricks, which kind of falls back to what you were saying earlier. Like, it's so much better when you have the right tools to get the job done the way you want to get it done. Uh, like
Absolutely.
I'm a big fan of the chimney. So you get this like you load a bunch of coals in it and you get them cooking, and that way you can, like, in some cases, like I like to use half wood, half charcoal. So like I'll have the wood in the pan ready. I'll get all the charcoal burning inside that little chimney. That gets hot in like, 5, 10 minutes. Then I can dump those hot coals onto the wood. Now they get the wood smoking and starting to burn a little bit. Now we've got the cooking temperature we want, and we got the extra flavor of the wood and the charcoal, which that's always nice.
Yeah, I'm
That's
not a big charcoal guy. I don't really like the flavor it gives off personally.
I'm just not as used to it. I don't know if I dislike it. It's just normally I'm used to like just a regular propane barbecue, man. But I think that I would prefer a charcoal barbecue or a charcoal barbecued burger over a flat top burger most of the time.
Nah, I don't really like the charcoal burgers.
Honestly, I'd probably
uh,
eat a burger just about any way other than microwaved or boiled. So,
I I love
or
the Kiss of the
steamed.
Dragon. Mm,
I'm not, yeah, I'm just one of those guys. I'm not super into like super dark, crispy bits on my stuff. You know what I mean?
Oh, I don't
Um,
mind that. It's saltier.
yeah, for me, I don't necessarily think it's saltier. I think it just tastes burnt. So,
well, I mean, that's the thing. There's a line, right? Like you can,
like, I can have a small, like, if there's small amounts on there, that's fine. But like, if you got like big parts and patches on things that are fucking a little bit crisp, little over crisp, that'll fucking kill it for me.
yeah, like
But that's not
burnt
necessarily just
isn't good.
that could happen on any barbecue, period.
Yeah, like
But the
burnt
charcoal
isn't good ever.
there is like a flavor that you do get off of the coals though that just kind of I don't know. It's not my favorite.
If you use a lot of lighter fluid, you definitely could have that
Oh
happen.
yeah, dude. Well, that at that point you can tell because you can taste the fucking lighter fluid. But
And
yeah, I'm
some of
just
that too is though is like like Chris was saying, like it takes a while. You got to let that shit burn off.
yeah.
And like the amount of people I've seen who they douse that shit and they douse that shit because they're expecting the fire, and that's not how that works.
Well,
And
dude, I'm pretty sure the first time, even though it wasn't that big, dude, I had them spread all out. Like, and then I realized I was like, as I used it more, I'm like, I gotta make like a pile, and then I let them burn, and then I knock them flat, and then I cook.
yep.
Like, you know what I'm saying? But like, I just either I was like never really patient enough at the beginning, or I just expected things to be faster. So I just would fucking do
Well,
it. You know what I
well, no,
mean?
100%. Like that's the beauty of propane grilling, right? Is it's like I want to grill this now. You walk up to a grill, you turn on the gas, you light it, and you're ready to cook in a few minutes.
Yeah, like you close the lid, you open it up, you just do the good old brush off, then you close it again, you grab your plate, and then you start putting it on there and you hear that sizzle, bro. Like
Yeah,
it's
like you
fucking
have to
pretty
prepare
instantaneous.
charcoal and 100%, like you your first half an hour, you're not even up to like 200 degrees off those coals. It's like almost an hour in, and now you're hitting like 400 degrees. Like that shit takes prep work. That's why I
Yeah,
like the
yeah,
idea
yeah.
of having like, the flamethrower that you can blast them shits with the flamethrower and get them heated through in a matter of a couple minutes. Fuck yeah. Flip of that, you could also do things like sous vide a steak and then in a matter of a minute or two, hit it with that same flamethrower and put the char on it that you would from the grill, and then you're done. Which is another reason why I want one of those flamethrowers because I want to try that. I like the sous vide steak, and that looks like a lot of fun to just finish my steak with a flamethrower.
Dude, fuck. I'm not really hungry, but like I'm just getting ideas at this point. You know what I mean?
I am because I barely ate before the show, so
I had the tacos with no lettuce.
Dude, I could definitely eat something, bro. I'll tell you
You're
that.
muted, I think, James, or I just couldn't hear you there. Did you say something?
I heard
Yeah.
him.
Oh,
Check your ears, bro. No, I was just saying I could definitely eat something too, bro. I'm starving.
Uh, other snack news that I did hear about that I think excites us all at least. The Nerd Cluster, uh, juicy Nerd Clusters, whatever the hell they were called, the
yeah,
juice filled
yeah.
ones. They took home the award for the best innovation at that candy convention expo that they were shown off at. So it sounds extremely likely that they're going to make it to market, and that excites the shit out of me, and I'm sure a lot of people that listen to this show. Um, so yeah, that's cool news to know. That is coming along at some point.
I fucks with it.
My teeth already hurt from the amount of bags I'm going to eat.
Yeah, I haven't had any clusters in a while. I still have that bag that I bought to take with me to Ohio that got left in my backpack the entire weekend. And I keep looking at it like, oh, I should eat those. And I'm like, oh, no, I don't. But then I want to, but then I don't. They're
So
still
that's
sitting
the
there.
key. You got to keep it closed.
Because I know that's the thing is once they're open, bro, they're gone.
Yep. As soon as I taste them again, I'm crushing whatever package I bought.
Which
It
honestly, I'll probably eat them tonight, dude, because let's be real, they've waited long enough.
it brings me back to the old days of when Twizzlers sours were still a thing. And like my buddy and I were so hopelessly addicted to those that like we would go to stores and buy them out. If there were 10 on the shelf, he and I would each buy five. Them shits
Yeah,
were
I
so
just miss
fire.
when you used to be able to get like all the different flavors of the Sour Punch straws. 'Cause I used to smack the fuck out of those when I was a kid. And dude, the flavors that I really love are so fucking hard to come across, bro. The watermelon and the fucking cherry ones, bro.
Yeah, I really I think
Yes.
I see those in blue raspberry
I
almost
see green
always.
apple, strawberry, blue raspberry. That's it. The only time you can get like the other flavors is if you buy like the bag of like the short, like mini ones or whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
Or if you buy like
But yeah, like you're talking like just you want the long tray.
the tray that you pull out. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, no, like I feel like I usually see watermelon cherry and the blue raz. I don't typically see the others.
I always
Um
see either green apple, blue raz, or strawberry. Those are the only ones I really find anywhere. The green
I
apple ones are
miss
the ones I find the most though, which are my least favorite flavor.
I believe that and
Fuck
I'm
all
with you.
green apples, bro. Of
I know.
anything.
I don't need that kind of negativity in my life, thank you.
There's not one candy that comes in the flavor green apple that I'm like, yo, that's a fire ass candy. No,
The only
none.
one, caramel apple sucker.
I don't even think that those are that great. I just don't hate them.
Yeah, well, I'm kind of with
You
you
know
on
what I
that
mean?
too. I don't think they're the best, but they are pretty good. You know,
Yeah,
if I'm like craving that caramel apple experience, but of course I can't get one, and I also don't want a whole one, I'll take one of those.
I mean,
And like
I
they're
would take
not
one of
easy to
those
eat. A real
over
caramel
a
apple.
No, they're
caramel
not.
apple, like for sure.
Oh, dude,
Dude,
I
a
love
real
good
caramel apple, like, dude,
I'll
those
fuck
are
one up,
not,
dude.
those are no slouch, bro. Or like candy apples.
Yeah, they're
Dude,
like
I don't know
it's
how when I was a kid I could eat that shit.
because, dude, you could fucking eat everything and
What
anything when you're a kid.
what I don't understand
Everything's so
about
fresh, I
either
guess.
Yeah.
about the what I don't understand about either of those is what business did the adults in our lives have just giving us the whole goddamn thing? Like they would cut up regular apples and give them to us in slices, but they wouldn't cut those up.
Just give you the fucking stickiness that they're gnawing it, and you got the
Yeah.
caramel all over your fucking face.
Oh yeah, dude. You'd have like fucking a missing tooth because like one
For
candy
real.
apple was
Or if
tooth
you ate the
fairy.
candy apple, bro, the candy apples were the worst, dude, because that
Dude.
red fucking shit would get so much
Yeah.
harder than the caramel would.
Oh
It is-
yeah, dude.
Oh my goodness.
That's why you
We
got to
had-
get the fresh ones. So, but you can only really get the fresh ones at a few
Dude,
different
honestly,
places.
what you guys, if you really want to have a fucking fantastic caramel apple experience, bro, you have to have my mom make you one.
I mean, I'm pretty
Oh,
sure that your
yeah.
mom could make a lot of things that I would genuinely enjoy.
Oh,
There's no doubt.
100%. Honestly, bro, everything, I would think you guys would smack about 99.9% of everything my mom makes as far as like confectionery chocolates and
Even
stuff
just
go.
like overall, I feel like I'm far less picky than you. So if you would even smack like 50% of what your mom makes, I'd probably smack like
Oh, well, the thing, I eat
95%.
a lot of it, but there's a good portion of it I don't because it involves white chocolate. So like,
Yep.
I'll pass on some of those things.
I'm here for
But
all
even
of this.
some of them, bro, I'll accept because my mom made it and it's pretty solid.
I do love a white chocolate. I like all these weird chocolates. I'm into
Dude,
it.
she could get this peanut butter chocolate, bro, and she'd get Nutter Butters, the fucking
Oh
peanut cookies,
yeah.
and she
Yeah.
dip one half of it in the peanut butter chocolate and then the other half into milk chocolate. So like you'd have like one that's like peanut butter, chocolate, and then you get one that's like peanut butter with a little taste of, dude. She's just so many
Yep.
good things, bro. Oh fuck, I miss them.
I mean,
Or she'd take
Nut-
that peanut butter chocolate and she'd fill the center of bugles with it and then dip them in chocolate. So you'd have like a chocolate covered bugle with peanut butter chocolate in the inside of it.
that might make bugles actually slap.
Dude,
Dude,
bugles slap.
first of all,
regardless.
bugle slap. Second of all, dude, I had forgot. I had made bugles, honestly,
Dude, when was the
in
last time you
decades,
had
bro.
a bugle, bro?
Yeah, dude, it was probably in the last like 2-3 years, and I was like, yo, these things still smack. And they were the originals, not even like the ranch or
Yeah,
nacho
dude, no,
cheese or
they're
whatever.
standard. Those are the only ones that I have ever eaten
And
and will probably ever eat.
They're tiny as fuck. Dude, I remember when I was a kid,
Yeah, you used to be able to put them on
I
your
could put them
fingers,
on my
bro.
fingertips.
Yeah.
Now I can't even fit on my pinky, and honestly, my pinkies are not that big. Like they're pretty small compared to the rest of my hand. And I still can't even really get them on those. I was like, yo, that's crazy. I used to be able to like go like,
Well, dude,
"Hey."
here's the thing. like I definitely notice like those kind of differences, like hanging around my nephew, because like he's a year old, you know what I mean? And just looking at like the size of his hands and his feet and how tiny his fucking fingers are and stuff. And it's like, fuck, dude, we literally start off like this and somehow end up being full grown human. It's kind of a fucking trip, dude.
Yeah, dude, a bugle's
Because
probably the entire width of his fucking hand.
yeah, well, dude, he could
Meanwhile, it would
probably put
take
his
like
entire
fucking
finger
six.
inside of the bugle. You know what I mean?
Yeah, dude.
But like, it's crazy too, because like we had all these pictures of him on our refrigerator right now, and it's like we've got one of him the day he was coming home from the hospital, and his fucking binky is like this big, takes up like his whole fucking face, and then there's literally a picture right next to it, and he's literally got this like outfit on that my sister put on where he's got like a little like dress shirt with the little red bow tie suspenders, and he's got his hair slicked, and he's just sitting on the chair, and it's just like literally a year, not even a year from one picture to the next, seeing the amount he's changed in just that short period of time is fucking mind blowing, dude.
Have you guys ever seen those they're like uh this father took a picture of his daughter every day from
Yeah,
when she
yeah,
was
yeah.
born
And it's
until
just
she was
like,
18. Dude, those are so crazy. Whenever I see those, I'll watch them because it really is just insane to see like how people grow and how they change, even just in like the first 18 years of their life. And you're like, yo, you had some real awkward looking stages. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
because like he's gone from this cute little baby to like looking like a little toddler, like a
Yeah,
little
like a little
boy.
dude.
Yeah, it's crazy. And now he's starting, his personality's kind of starting to come out a little bit more, and and it's, dude, it just blows my mind every day. I literally just, and whenever he's here, I just fucking stare at him, bro. I just gotta watch, dude, because he's gonna do something new, something cool. Like I guess he was over the other day, and he's got like these cool little bowls that my sister got that have like suction cups on the bottom, so she could put like snacks and stuff in it, and then like stick it to like the table so we can't just
Yeah, so you
fucking
can't
dump
smack it
it.
off or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she like had one on the little entertainment center, and he's I guess he'll walks over, grabs a snack, and then he's kind of just like walking around because he's walking now. And then my mom and my sister came up with like little song where they're going like yummy, 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 snack, snack, snacks. And he started getting all excited and smiling. So like they started like coming up with like this like little dance or whatever, where he like rubs his stomach and he goes yummy, yummy, yummy. And then he's like, yeah, snack, snack, snacks. He shakes his hands. So, like I hadn't seen him do it. And like, oh, watch him. What, check out his new trick. And so my mom
Easy
starts
trick.
singing the fucking song, and he goes over, he grabs a snack, and he's like, yummy, 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 snacks. So like every day, like he's got something new that he's doing. Like my mom tries to teach him something new every day. Like one of the first things was like she was like getting him to like scrunch up his nose and like sniff real hard, like he's like sniffing for something. Like, and then all of a sudden, then whole ever like the next day on, he just walks around the house doing that now.
You got a little crime dog in action.
And we've got this thing too. It's like a game we play because I'll obviously always have a hat on. So I'll pick him up, and first thing he's got to do is got to take my hat off. So I was like, oh well, I'm gonna teach him. When he takes it off, I'm gonna be like, okay, that's off. And then I taught him how to put it back on. So I'll be like, he'll take it off. I'm like, all right, now put it back on. And I put my hat back on, and I'll smile, and they'll take it off real fast. I'm like, hey, now put it back on. And he puts it on real nice. Fuck it. It's like our little game. It's fun.
No, it's dope,
Crazy.
man. Kids are fucking a riot. Like the one thing I, as a person that's, well, none of us have ever had our own children. Other people's kids are pretty cool. Like, nieces or nephews are pretty cool. Because you get to have fun with them and then you get to go home or they go home. And there's like, you really just get to see a lot of the good times because a lot of kids are excited to be out and
I've
like doing
seen
stuff.
some bad times, bro, because he's definitely had some rough days, dude, where he just ain't having it, dude. And honestly, those days are rough on Uncle James, bro. fucking breaks my
Because
heart,
Uncle
dude. That
Jay's
kid
takes it
starts,
a little
dude. That kid
personally. You're
starts
like,
crying,
oh,
bro. Oh, dude, I take everything personally when it comes to him, dude. It's like I just want him to be fucking the happiest little fucking kid ever, dude. So he fucking bumps his head, or he runs out of snacks or whatever, dude. It's just like I automatically want to jump up and fix it, but I know I have to fucking watch myself and stick beyond the boundaries. You know what I mean? Because like my sister's getting to the point where she's trying to let him learn certain things on his own. Like if he grabs some, or if like he bumps his head on something, he's gonna have to, realize that that's gonna happen and it's gonna hurt, as long as he's not fucking bleeding or done something super crazy. She's trying to let him figure out his surroundings and stuff, and like I automatically just want to fucking run over there and just grab and pick him up. Oh, it's okay, little buddy, you're all right, you're all right, don't worry, buddy, you'll be okay. But I can't.
No,
and yeah, and
it's
that's like how people breed participation trophy kids. So yeah, the people do have to learn. Even
Yeah.
little kids, they have to learn.
Well, dude, my one of my things is like I really need to fucking just reel back on. I want to spoil the fuck out of this kid, dude. And I know, like, I'm sure my sister wouldn't be like too upset about it, but I also need to realize that maybe there's some things that they want to do with him, and I need to just fucking pull back and let them fucking do it, and then just be happy for him. Otherwise,
Follow their lead. Don't
yeah.
always be the
'Cause, dude,
initiative
it's like
taker.
I already want to get him another car, so he has one here. Because when he's here, he don't have his car to fucking get drove around in. And I mainly got it so I could drive him around. And the only time I'm gonna get to do it is if I go to his house, which isn't a bad thing, anyways. One thing I will say, dude, which is also a blessing from this little dude, is he's gotten me away from this fucking desk, dude. Like I'm spending quite a bit less time sitting in front of this desk because I'm either out in the living room hanging out with him for a good portion of the day after I get off work, or if I'm really jonesing for some Ira time, I just call my sister and I'm like, hey, you guys busy? Can I come over? And I'll go over there for a couple hours.
making you hang out with family more. Nothing wrong with that.
Well, it's just getting me out from this fucking desk and this chair, dude. Living a little bit.
It's nice to go and do things that are not work.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, that's a fact.
Honestly, that's like part of why I like to go like do the early grocery shop on Sundays, man. Not only do I get deals, but it's like I'm starting the day out by like going and doing something, but it's not so early that I have to like set an alarm. I can like just casually wake up on a Sunday. You wake up at like 10:30, 11. It's like a 15-minute drive to the grocery store. Get there at like 5:02 with like a coffee in my hand. Like I got a coffee cup in my hand and one of those like little like carry fucking baskets in my other hand, bro. I'm set. I just like beeline right to the meat department because I'm trying to get like the 50% off meat. Because I always think it's so hilarious because it's like it's been out on the thing for like a day, maybe two. So I always get all my meat and I just freeze it. So like I'm getting all this shit for half the price of those suckers that bought it on Friday. And then I put it in the freezer and then I just thaw it and I cook it that day. I got like chicken 50% off all the time, fucking ground beef, meatballs, whatevs. Fucking awesome.
That's
It's
the
like one of
great
those
thing.
very small things in my life that just makes me feel good. I feel like I'm like eating better and spending less money instead of buying like the fucking high, salted out fucking frozen shit. I'm still getting like fresh meat and I just freeze it, thaw it, cook it. It's
Yep,
amazing, dude.
I'm a big fan of that move myself. Anytime I can find the meat that's like marked down, I'll grab it. Hell, we talked about tacos earlier. Like last when I made those empanadas, it was one of those. I could go with a higher fat content and pay full price, or I can get the lower fat content meat and save a bunch more money. I grabbed the one that saved me a bunch more money. At the end of the day, I'm making tacos. Like, I'm gonna get a good sear on this meat, and then I'm gonna add a little bit of water and a whole bunch of seasoning and let it all
Yeah.
simmer for a little bit. So like, I don't
You're not
really,
gonna be like, yo, this is a bit drier than I normally
yeah,
would
I'm
have.
not
No.
making fucking cheeseburgers with it or a meatloaf. Like, I'm doing what I'm doing with it. So like, yeah,
Yeah, be like
like
if you put it in a
send it.
shepherd's pie, you can use like less
Right.
fat content meat for sure.
Like, yeah, send it. Who
Which, by the way,
cares?
dude, shepherd's pie is thrown out there, kind of underrated, man.
Dude, I fucking love shepherd's pie, bro.
Yeah, like you don't ever really hear. I don't hear people be like, "Yo, I had some fucking fire ass shepherd's pie the other night,"
Dude, honestly,
but it is
it's
good.
it's a continuous rotation here at my house. Like we have it
It's
pretty
becoming one
consistently.
for me.
I do not like it
But we
at
do it
all.
deconstructed though. Instead
I
of
do
like
a
putting it all
constructed, I guess.
together and like whatever, we'll just take it and then that because we all like it slightly differently. So my mom just kind of leaves all like the ingredients just kind of in their separate little things. So you have your mashed potatoes, your beef and gravy situation, whatever corn, vegetables and stuff you might want to put in there. And then I like to put a fuck ton of cheese in mine, bro. And then just fucking
Yeah,
mix
I
it
don't
all
fuck with
up to where
cheese
it's like
at
a
all.
fucking slop. And it looks disgusting, but dude, it tastes awesome.
Yeah, I don't do like cheese at all with shepherd's pie. I don't
Oh, I
like
do.
it
I fuck it up, dude.
because I
All the
put like weird
cheese.
spices in it, like curry and shit, and shepherd's
Really?
pie. Yeah,
Yeah,
That is weird for a shepherd's pie.
yeah, dude.
Like I was
I
waiting for
don't
you
know,
to be
man. I
like
got this shepherd's
thyme.
pie mix one time and there was curry in it. And I was like, okay. So then I tried like crafting my own and I've gotten to a point where like I can make a pretty decent shepherd's pie from my own spices. And yeah, dude, there's curry in it and it's fire. It's not like a curry dish. I wouldn't call it a curry dish. You could taste curry in it.
Yeah, it's just not a flavor I would have thought, but I mean, at the same time, anytime I'm cooking any meat, everything has salt, pepper, garlic, onion, and typically some cayenne. So curry, why not?
Yeah, dude, it's nice. I don't know. I like
You
it.
know, like why not? Like for me, I don't do shepherd's pie. I think I would do it the way James does it at their house. Um, because I've come to the conclusion my issue is that when you cook it all together, the way that like the vegetables kind of release their moisture into the whole inside, I've just never liked what that does. But like I could totally get behind everything being deconstructed and then kind of just building it all together in the bowl.
Yeah, because then you get your ratios exactly how you want it. Maybe you want a
Yeah.
little bit more potato, maybe you want a little less
Yeah.
gravy.
Like I could get behind that move. It inspires me to mess around with that idea. Also, because like my wife's not gonna mess with it with any of those vegetables in it. She ain't touching anything like that. No corn, no peas, none of that. So like that could be a move. That could be a real move. I like this idea. Because I mean I like
I
gravy and
like it
ground
all cooked
beef.
together. Like, I mean, I'll cook the ground beef and I'll cook some like onions in the ground beef and then I'll like take the fat out and then like I'll fucking add all the spices, add some water, and then like I'll fucking pour like the cooked vegetables in, just mix it up. Then I just put it directly in the bottom of like a baking dish. And then I fucking scoop the potatoes, smear it all over the top, and then I just like let it cook for like 30 minutes. I like on 350 and like you get like some of the bubbling up of like the gravy like up into it and then I just like it. I even like the potatoes a little bit not all crispy but like a little
Yeah,
bit
you get that top
crispy
layer
on
that's
the
crisp.
edges kind of thing. Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Like I really enjoy it. It's
I
weird.
mean,
Like it was definitely a meal we had when I was a kid, but my mom, she made it like as white as possible. Like, you know what I mean?
like
Like,
no seasonings.
no, no, dude. And her gravy was probably like ketchup and like a tiny bit of like fucking brown gravy powder. Like, dude, is shout out to my mom though. She made some
Uh,
some good food for sure.
that's how my father's wife was when we first moved in with them. Like she grew up in an English household.
So everything
So
was bland as fuck.
yeah, like they didn't salt and pepper were seasonings to them. That was it. So like we slowly had to introduce them to flavor.
It's like, yo, there's these other spices, just throwing it out
Like
there.
like meet
They're pretty good.
salsa. You can do things with salsa and they add flavor. Let's start here. You like salsa on the chip, right? Well, here, let's try it this way. Put a little in this box macaroni and cheese. See? New flavor. It's nice. It's like a queso mac and cheese now.
You know what? I've never once tried that in my entire life.
Really?
Yeah, and now I kind of want to try it.
My mother
Next
would do
time I
that from
have it,
time
I'll
to
do
time.
that.
Yeah, because when I was a kid growing up, we would get like the Velveeta box or something of that nature. My mom never messed with the blue box. That wasn't for her. But we at least we get like a Velveeta or some sort of brand like it with like the cheese sauce pouch. And every now and then she would just take like a couple spoonfuls of salsa because we would always have salsa in the house and just chuck a couple spoonfuls into the mac and cheese,
You
mix
know
it all
what?
up. It was pretty
I,
good.
I was one of those kids, and I still do it to this day. Every now and then, when I get a craving for it, little squirt of some ketchup in your mac and cheese, bro.
Yeah,
Ooh,
I'm not really a fan. I
I
had
only
friends
not
do
a
when we
it.
were
I
growing
fan.
up
only
that
do
used to do
only
that.
do it with Kraft though.
I don't like
Only
ketchup
with the blue
anything to do with
box.
Kraft dinner, dude, or like mac and cheese, whatever.
Now, this one will be weird, but I have taken like a box mac and cheese and thrown a shot of mustard into it.
I've
Yeah, that
definitely
I
never
have.
tried that either.
Mustard in a cheese sauce is like a secret weapon. Too much will fuck it up, but like you get just a teeny bit of that like mustard zing into those like processed cheese sauces, and it's nice. Like,
I could see like a touch of dried mustard in there, but not like French's. Like
oh yeah,
squirt some
no.
French's.
Straight up, just like a couple drops of yellow mustard, French's yellow mustard, blend that into, like a box of processed mac and cheese like that. You'll get that little touch of that bite and it'll blend into that cheese and just give it some actual flavor. It's crazy, but it works. I've done it with Dijon. That one, again, use sparingly because that can get potent, but a nice little touch of Dijon in one of those just like store-bought mixes. Nice little quick zhuzh up, if you will.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, maybe. The salsa, I will definitely try. Like there is Kraft like KD upstairs. I could make it this weekend. I would never make that for dinner though. That's like real college slash poor people shit. I'm beyond that now. I'll cook like real pasta. I'd rather cook real pasta with like a little bit of butter and Parmesan and like garlic powder. I'd prefer that over Kraft dinner for like a
Oh,
meal.
I mean, you could make an actual like quick cheese sauce in a single pan, boil your pasta, and then just throw it into your pan with your cheese sauce, and you're done. You know what I mean? Like it's easy. Like we very rarely use a processed cheese sauce style like box mac and cheese in this house now, just because it's become one of my wife's favorite meals for her to make. Like she enjoys making a good cheese sauce because we can play with that all we want. Pick any damn cheese you want. Have fun, you know? You want to make a spicy one? Get you some pepper jack, mix that in there, Maybe some Gruyere. Whatever your heart desires. Just get it in you. Maybe not whatever. Some cheeses might not make a good cheese sauce.
Yeah, absolutely. Like there's probably a lot that wouldn't, but dude, it's funny that you say that, like not that cheesy you get in like from Kraft. Is there's this place close to me, and it's like a place that kind of has like it's called Discounters, and there's like past date shit that's still obviously safe to eat, otherwise they wouldn't be able to sell it. But they also have like some weird bulk items. And dude, there's like a 2 liter milk carton filled with fucking like mac and cheese powder from like Kraft.
That's insane.
So you could make like I guess your own cheese sauce or like
Like
any flavor, any style of pasta, you could make it into just like Kate exactly tasting like KD, like the sauce.
industrial level
Yeah. I have
amount.
not been tempted at all to buy it, but every time I see it, I'm like, that's wild.
I will say though, if you're into that flavor, I bet that might be fire as a seasoning on like popcorn, some
It
shit
could
like
be.
that.
I mean, it'd probably be good if you like made up some like scalloped potatoes, like it'd be like cheesy potatoes.
Oh yeah,
I could
yeah,
see it being
yeah.
okay that way. I could even see it being okay if you like put some fries in the air fryer and then pulled it out and just like fucking shook them in a bag or some shit, like
Yeah,
cheese
just let
coated
cheese powder a
fries.
little bit. Yeah,
Yeah. I
that
mean,
could
there's
be.
there's ways I could see it being used, but like at the same time, I'm like, do I
Who
want to?
needs that big of a container?
Yeah, like that's commitment right there. I don't particularly love Kraft dinner or mac
Yeah,
and cheese, whatever.
like th
Like
that that's
I
that's
like
for
other
the
brands.
restaurant.
Yeah,
That's for
dude.
the
I'm a
local
big
restaurant
Andy's
who
fan,
just
dude.
needs to make a fucking quick batch of mac and cheese for the kids menu.
Yeah, which is sad for people that actually are like, I'm gonna get something for my kid. Pour out the cheese powder from the 2 liter milk carton. Let's go. Put a little bit of whole milk in that bitch, and well, we got a cheese sauce.
I'm saying, like you get a restaurant that like that's what they offer as part of the kids menu is like a mac and cheese with some like chicken nuggets or something.
Some dino nuggies.
I could totally
Dude,
see
I'll
them just
smack some
having that
Dino
shit.
Nuggies right fucking now, dude.
Oh, they're a staple in my household. We get them pretty often.
Dude, those in an air fryer probably
Oh,
are
bro,
good.
they
Slap.
fucking slap, dude. They're so fucking good in the air fryer, dude. And then if you want to get real crazy, bro, fucking make a wrap out them bitches.
Mm.
Oh, dude. I've been like making my own like chicken fingers. Like Liz and I'll have like chicken Caesar wraps. And so like I'll get a chicken breast and then I like cut it up and I'll
Dude,
fucking toss them in like all my seasonings and shit and then I put them in the air fryer, take them out, dude, you put them in that fucking wrap.
bro, you want to have some fire ass chicken strips, bro?
What's that?
Gotta have fucking Papa Janglins, bro. My
Oh
dad
yeah, yeah, I'm sure. I'm gonna guess like anybody's homemade ones that
gets
are like not
down,
made in like
dude.
just a frying pan filled with grease and a
So
dirty
good, bro.
kitchen. I'd be interested.
They're so good.
For making
Those in a
fried
wrap would
chicken
be fire.
strips, I seen a banging idea. You get fucking some pork rinds, crush them bitches up, and you bread your chicken in that.
Oh yeah, I've seen that. I'm a fan of the old Ritz cracker. You want to get crazy and you want to add some flavor to the outside of your tendy Doritos. Um,
Yeah, I
whatever,
feel like you
dude.
honestly can't go wrong with so many different things.
Whatever, bro.
Mm.
Sure, you could even do that shit with some hot Cheetos, bro. Make some flaming hot strips. You know what I'm
Dude,
saying?
even
Flaming hot
honestly, like
chicken
regular
strips.
chips crushed up would probably be pretty good on
Oh
chicken
yeah,
strips.
100%. Like all the shit that's at the bottom of the bag of your Ruffles or your Lays.
Or you just like take some and just crush them up in your fucking in a Ziploc, and then you just fucking
Yeah.
shake that shit in that.
Leave them a little big, some little bigger chunks in there, bro. So you get a nice little fucking extra crisp bite. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I can get behind that.
Yeah, dude. I
Mm.
fucks with it.
But with all of this, folks, I hope we've inspired all of y'all to make some really crazy food creations in your kitchens because we've definitely been inspiring ourselves tonight. And I'm inspired to get ourselves a move on. So, Uncle Chris, go ahead and start us off.
All right. Yeah. Thanks, everybody. Appreciate you. Of course, check us out at shedtimepodcast.com. You can check out all sorts of stuff there. So please peruse all that goodness. You can check us out on Friday nights on Friend Jankel Vapors YouTube channel for the Green Room, 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. And I think that's it for me. So everybody be safe. Have a good week. Live your best life. James.
As always, huge shout out to the Shed Heads for you guys' continuous support. Like, greatly appreciate you guys. Make sure you're leaving those 5-star reviews on all those podcasting platforms. Follow, subscribe, like, share, all the things. Other than that, check us out Friday, like Chris said, over my YouTube channel for the Green Room. I've had a whole list of some new segments that we're going to be running through. So if you want to check out and see what some of those are, tune in on Friday. Other than that, Amanda, as I always do, sending out all those positive vibes. Chris by fives. Don't forget to tell somebody you love them, and a little bag or dab will do ya.
Yes, indeed, my friends. So one last time, Shedtime Podcast has links to everything, the merch store, the Patreon, and so much more. So with that, you know what I'm going to tell you? Don't let the bastards get you down. Be cool. Don't be a dick. And whatever it is that you do, try and have some fun because it's the Shedtime Podcast. It's time to blow one up and blow one out. I really want to eat some mac and cheese right now.
That sounds pretty good.